Before we begin coding our website, let's go over and wireframe out our website and quickly do a quick drawing of how we want our website to look and how we want to present our content within our website. So essentially, we're going to create several content container areas, and then within those areas we can add in the different pieces of content. So first off, we're going to create a head section. So this is where all of our header content will go that we're going to utilize within the website. Next, we're going to create a navigation bar, and this navigation bar is going to actually need to move around, so we might be able to place it within our head section and contain that within there so that we can utilize it. So we can create one whole head section here and then add in some pieces in here. So maybe here we could have a logo, and then up here we'd have our navigation buttons. So we could do something like this. So you kind of see this typically done within websites where we've got an outline here and we've got our nav up there and our logo. So next, we need to have an area where we want to add in some additional content that we want to display out from our website. So we want to make our website essentially a two-column website, and we want the initial index page to have maybe a really big opening image here to really get those the attention of the users that are coming in to access our website. And then next, we're going to create a container area, and that container area will have a regular container area and a sidebar. So I'm going to keep as one piece there as one section, and then create some content there and another content area for a sidebar. So maybe that could take up that whole section there. So we create something like this where we've got a container there and we've got a sidebar here, and I'm going to move this down so it's in line with that other one and give it a little bit of padding there, spacing off the side. And then lastly, what does every website need? So we've got a header, we've got our content area, and lastly, we do need a footer section. So this will act as our footer area there, and we can add in all of our footer content within there. So essentially, this is what we want our basic website layout to look like. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 main container areas, and then on the regular pages we're just going to have the header, the content area, and the footer. So we're not going to keep this intro part here that we're looking at within the center. And because we want to make this website mobile ready, we have to create a mobile version as well. So this will be for the smaller size screens. We're going to compress the head information, so we're going to move the navigation to be one of those clickable menus with 3 lines. So we'll create one of those, and that's going to be done through Bootstrap. Over here we can keep our content, maybe our logo, and so on. We're going to have those 4 container areas. So we're going to have our main image there, main content there on the index page only. So this is just for the index page, and we're not going to keep it across all of our pages. And then next, we're going to give these ones full width across. So we've got our main content area and our sidebar, so they're going to stack one on top of the other. So essentially they're still going to be in that one main container, but then there's going to be 2 containers within there which are going to take up full screen width. So I'm going to make a quick adjustment on that so it lines up, and then we're going to have another one in there. And essentially what basically this is looking like, this is just going to stack all of them in line together, and then lastly the footer. So essentially our mobile screen is going to be a compacted version of what our main desktop is going to look like. So we're going to have that same area here at the top, and then container area. So we're going to have all of those different content areas as well. So up here we're going to have our head area. Here is going to be the same as this one. This one is going to be the same as this one, and this one is going to be the same as that, and then the footer at the bottom. So 4 main sections, and these ones are going to stack one on top of the other, so it's going to actually look like 5, but we're going to keep the contents within those 4 main content areas. So let's begin coding.